Hello everyone, my name is RunZe. Welcome back to another episode of Co-Star, and today we're taking a look at the all-new 2019 BMW X5. Let's roll the clip. Welcome back everyone, hope you all enjoyed the cinematic we did for the all-new 2019 BMW X5. I mean, the car has been completely redesigned interior and exterior, and today we're taking a closer look at some of the key features, technology, performance, and options inside this masculine beast. Starting at just around 75k Canadian here in the Canadian market, the first thing you'll notice are the big grille in the front that unites the two pieces from the previous generation. Now there is another technology over here. It is the active grille shutter, keeping the engine warm in winter and cool in summer. But that's not the coolest part on the front bumper. What's cool are those pair of BMW laser headlights. Now the laser headlight technology has been around for quite some time, but due to some law issues in North America, it is finally here in Canada, giving you twice as much visibility from high beams, especially in dark areas or areas that needs or require more visibility at nighttime. And these are definitely more efficient than LEDs. Also, by illuminating more on the road, it'll give you better information and keeping you as safe as possible on any road conditions. Now, the design over here, you can see our blue housing, they're for design purposes only, and also you can show off to your friends that you have laser headlights. Moving at the side of the car, you can notice a nice pair of 20-inch 10-spoke alloy wheels, pairing that with some Pirelli Scorpion wheels for that comfortable ride here in the GTA. Now, here's something cool about the mid-side or the profile of the BMW X5 are these side skirts. You can see 1, 2, 3 different individual grooves over here. Brand new side skirts for the BMW X5, done in 2 tones. This is a little bit more of a silver color, pairing that to a black color as well. I like that. It gives you definitely of the masculine look that the BMW X5 is looking for. Over here, just a quick note, design purposes only, not functional. Moving at the rear side, the LED taillight is completely brand new redesign. I like the shape of it a lot. But what I really love about BMW is how quick and how responsive their technology is. As we all know, for anyone that has a previous generation of the X5, the tailgate is divided into 2 parts, over here and over here as well. And we all know here it can be opened automatically, but to open the lower part of the tailgate, you have to open it manually. And now this car has a hands-free power tailgate. As you can see, the top part and the lower part all open automatically. I love that a lot. And you can tap this button over here to bring this up automatically. And over here is something that has to do with the air ride suspension. Very cool. Just in case you're carrying such heavy item, this car will lower itself for you when you press that button, or raise it up depending on what you are looking for, just in case you cannot bring up the items that you're carrying, and just in case it is a little bit heavy as well. So the bag definitely paired that with this button over here, giving you additional convenience of the trunk. Now the rear trunk is actually a 40-20-40 split, not a 40-60 split. You can open the seats by pulling this lever over here and over here as well. As you can see, the seats do fold 60-40 when you use these 2 levers, but I will show you how to fold the seats 40-20-40 once we get inside. I just love how everything is so convenient and electronically controlled on the all-new BMW X5. And of course, you can motion the gesture if you want for the tailgate to close, or by tapping the button. Finishing off the exterior, you have this very nice spoiler over here, painted in 2 tones, white to match the car and black to match the windshield. Now, let's take a look at the inside and the technology, options, and comfort. Stepping inside the 2019 BMW X5, as you can see, everything has been completely redesigned from top to bottom. I mean, looking at my left side, this piece right here resembles a very nice and comfortable hand resting position with some metal designs over here. Very cool and very elegant. These parts over here, the metal parts, can be found everywhere in the car. Over here in the center console, the scrolls over here are all done in the metal. Now the heated seats here is pretty unique. It heats up the center armrest, your heat, and this door component as well, giving you 3 additional heating in winter. Or if you're a smoker, that definitely gives you a comfortable ride to pull down the window, smoke, and get the heat that you want, right? Looking at the infotainment, it is completely brand new, and the technology is actually more recent and more upgraded than the 7 Series. Look at the navigation, you can see how big and how responsive it is. Just in case you don't know how long 300 meter is or 200 meter is, you can zoom out to see the environment, and the information that you have is very easy on the eyes and very easy to look at. The navigation can be seen in the center gauges and up ahead in the heads-up display as well. 3 different ways for you to view the navigation so you don't have to use your phone anymore. Looking at the gauges, it is digital, and what I really like about the digital display is that there's no grooves or line in it. It's just flat screen. Bring out the saturation and bring out the color, and very easy on the eyes. Moving behind it, you see the leather wrap steering wheel, and this entire steering wheel is done in leather, especially the center component. We all know how easy it is to do the center component in leather, but it is easy to wrap the wheel on the exterior with the leather. Other cool features on the X5 is wireless charging, of course, technology quick as usual, but you actually have the heating or cooling cup holders, which means that I turn this on and it will cool your drinks, or turn it on and keep your coffee warm in the winter. Looking up ahead, you do have your panoramic sunroof, pretty basic, and you can also change the cloth headliners to Alcantara if you want to bring up the additional sophistication or luxury of the BMW X5. Sitting in the second row, I have great head space, great leg space, and you have some pretty nice and neat compartment over here. You have a USB-C charger, but how many of you guys have the most updated Apple product to really use this port, right? I still prefer the old USB chargers with the USB port. And over here, you can open up the screen for additional coat hangers, hold your iPad, whatever components that you want, right? For the metal parts in the front, it extends all the way to the rear of your climate control. You have your rear heated seats, and the climate control over here are all done with the metal components. I like that quite a lot. And here's how you fold your seat, 40, 20, 40. You have additional cup holders over here, very cool. And you can open up this compartment over here to store your iPad. There's a string over here, open that, and bam, the seat fold 40, 20, 40, so it extends your golf clubs, whatever that you want to carry in your X5. Sitting in the center, I'm actually quite comfortable as well, but I like about how great and how big the panoramic sunroof is and giving me a great visibility of the exterior environment of where I'm driving from, right? Now this car do have the option to have the starry skies that we see in the 7 Series, so in the nighttime, I think this would display great viewing pleasure and make me want to be a passenger rather than a driver, right? Pretty cool, very well done. Now this car is packed with tons of modern technology, making the driving experience a lot more enjoyable. But we want to test out 2 things. Number 1 is the air ride suspension with the different drive mode, Sport, Comfort, and Eco. And number 2 is this Hey Siri function that we can find in the BMW X5. Here's how it works. Hey BMW.
Hello, what can I help you with?
Find me the nearest gas station.
Which one of these destinations should I select?
Now the voice command and the voice recognition is so modern, so refined, so it feels like you're talking to a Hey Siri or Hey Cortana if you're using the PC. And this technology will remove you from using your phone and keep your eyes glued onto the road. Safety oriented, technology is there, and again, very responsive. Let's go to the second one. I currently have the car on sports mode. We just got off the ramp of 400 south. The acceleration and pickup speed is great for the BMW X5, and this is not even the M package of the X5. Now this car we're looking today is the straight 6 motor with single turbo, giving you 335 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. But what's really good about the torque is that you have it at just 1500 RPMs, delivering the power right away when you touch the throttle. And the different mode that we have is the Sport, Comfort, and Eco Pro. And I feel like the major difference is the steering and the throttle response. Currently, if I change from sport to comfort and I keep same amount of pressure onto my gas pedal, I feel like the speed slowly begin to decrease. And if I put it on Eco Pro, again, a same amount of pressure onto my gas pedal, the car slows down a little bit and the throttle becomes a little bit less and the RPM starts to drop a little bit as well. Now for the Eco Pro mode, I feel like the steering is a lot more responsive, which means that in case you want to make a very wide turn, you can do that with ease. But if you put it back on sports mode, right away you get the sound, right away you get the stiffer steering, and if you do some more of a gesture or more of a turn on the steering wheel, the car won't move as much. And here's something that's very interesting as a safety technology on the BMW X5. I like that a lot, and you can have two emotions, either you like it or you love it. It's their lane keep assist technology, which means that if you were to drift off into another lane without signaling, because we all know BMW drivers don't like to use their signals, the car will aggressively pull you back to the lane from the one you're trying to depart from. So right now, if I want to go to the lane next to me and I don't signal, look at that. Look how aggressively this car will pull you back into the lane. So BMW want to encourage us drivers to use the signals to change into the lanes, right? And of course, you can turn off this technology if it really bothers you, but I think it's better to keep it on than turning it off. Currently, we have the air ride suspension in the middle. Of course, you can drop it 2 levels lower to give that more performance, more better handling as an SUV, and you can raise it up, but I believe you can't raise it up if you're going more than 60 kilometers per hour, but you can drop it if you're going, let's say 100, making sure the car gets better handling if you want to drive a little bit more aggressive. But we want to test the air ride suspension with the off-road package. Unfortunately, this car is not equipped with the off-road package, which pretty much changes up the lock and differential of the BMW X5. But however, we did go to 2 places to test out the potholes and uneven pavements of the BMW X5. Let's see how that went. Currently on our second location, because as you can see, the first location, Bobby's Jeep, couldn't even make it up the hill, so we're not gonna try that at all with our X5 here. This road I actually came here before in my 370Z because I moved here and I got on this road by accident, and this road is just filled with potholes and uneven pavement, so it is actually the perfect place to bring this X5 and really test out this air suspension. We currently have it in the mid-level. There's 5 levels for you to choose from. We don't feel like it's necessary for us to put on the most highest level because there's no significantly big potholes for us to overcome. And we currently have our setting here at comfort. And overall right now it's very good. You're literally feel like you're driving on a bag of air suspension, right? Yeah, a bag of air. So that's pretty nice. And I'm gonna give it a little bit of acceleration. I honestly feel like this X5 will give you the reassurance that you can tack on even pavement, potholes, small potholes or whatever on the 401 with good amount of acceleration. That's what I like. So you don't have to really be careful if you're driving in a sedan or SUV or my 370Z. So we have to go over at like 5 kilometers an hour. You know what I mean? So definitely give you the reassurance, give you the confidence, and the X-Drive kicks in. The X-Drive is nice as well. Transmission in this is still the 8-speed, but it's refined and retuned, so they did a great job on the transmission as well. I honestly believe I took my 370Z here and I scraped the hell out of my bottom. This car definitely not going to experience this kind of pavement on the 401, but if you want to take your family out to a nice trail, nice hike, camping, whatever, this car has it all. And you don't have to really explore the Land Rover, platform, because we all know those cars are pretty extreme with the combination of luxury, performance, and the ability to tackle on rough terrains with everything equipped. But this car may be selling around 85 grand. The official price is not released to us yet here in Canada with the model we're testing. It is not the M line, but I believe it starts at around 70, 75. So definitely a lot cheaper than the Range Rover lineup or the Land Rover lineup, and get the best of all 3 worlds. Like I said, performance, luxury, and the utility of okay off-roading, okay trails, not too aggressive like the Wranglers, but still good enough for you to take out your family without too much restrictions. So a very, very unique and cool feature on the BMW X5 is this backup assistance. Let's just say, for example, you're traveling into an unknown area. Let's say for Toronto, we all know how Toronto is messy and very hard to navigate. This car records about 50 meters of travel distance, and it will automatically back up to its original position in up to 50 meters. Let me demonstrate how that works. So we're gonna drive forward. Pretend this is Toronto. Let's just pretend. We're gonna make a left turn, and all of a sudden you realize, oh crap, this is not the right area that I'm supposed to be. Put the car in the reverse position, hit the backup assistance, and this car will automatically back up to 50 meters to its position that it recorded in. Very cool feature, and a very, I guess, convenient feature just in case that you forgot where you're going, or just in case that you don't know the area that you're traveling from unfamiliar, whatever it is. And bam, we are at its starting position. And I think 50 meter is a pretty good, comfortable distance. Like I said, just in case, even if you take this car to the trail or unknown area, you're turning to someone's house by accident. Again, unfamiliar with the environment, BMW will allow you to retrace the position up to 50 meters. I think if it's longer, let's say 100 meters, 150 meters, I will feel very uneasy to keep the car keep on backing up for a long period or duration of time, right? So 50 meter is a great distance, and all you have to do is make sure there's nothing behind you and control the braking when needed, right? So great feature, and I definitely think that BMW did a good job on this side. So that's it for me today, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the review and the cinematic we did for the all-new 2019 BMW X5. There's just so many features that we don't want to explore, but let me know which features are highlights that you really enjoy in the X5. My name is RunZe. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and give us a comment. And I will see you on a brand new episode of Cold Start next Saturday.